Hey, welcome to an episode of Chaz Beer Reviews. Only 18 days till Christmas. Tonight's beer isn't really a Christmas beer, but it's definitely a appropriate beer for the season of the year right now. Beer to drink when it's cold outside from Westbrook Brewing. It says dark lager, 5.5 ABV, a rich and roasty black lager brewed with spicy Saaz hops. Can't make heads or tails of the canning code, but who cares? Anyway, pour this into the lager glass. And it's, I don't know, yeah, it's brown coming out of the can, looks inky black in the glass. It's, as is always the case, it's not actually this dark. It's more of like a really dark brown with ruby highlights. Did pour to a nice, and actually I can't believe it didn't crest over and spill. That was either the perfect pour or the luckiest pour of all time. So let's give this thing a smell. Wow, I get quite a bit of chocolate on here. Yeah, chocolatey, little roasty. Like, it's more chocolate than coffee, but very similar. I don't really picking up on the hops. To me, this is all malt on the nose. Yeah, and I'm wondering, because they're using Saaz hops, if this is supposed to be a Czech dark lager, which is like one of those niche styles that a lot of craft breweries are doing these days, just for kicks. So I guess we'll find out in a second. Cheers. Wow. That is really roasty. Wow. I have a feeling they're probably going from like more of a schwarzbier. Because I don't remember the Czech dark lager being like this roasty. The schwarzbier is basically the German equivalent of a stout, except it's a lager. Huge roast on this one. So it's like right away, lovely roasty flavor, like the actual flavor of roasted malt. I mean, I guess you could call it coffee, but to me, they're not quite the same flavor. And then it finishes with those Saaz hops that they mentioned on the can there. Yeah, they got a little bit of a spicy, peppery kind of flavor. You know, bitterness is fairly low. I even get a little bit of pine in there as well. I mean, it says brewed with spicy Saaz hops, but is it exclusively with Saaz? Because I'm wondering if there's like some Cascade or Chinook or something in here. Probably not. Got a nice mouthfeel on this one. It's only 5.5 ABV, but it feels like a much stronger beer. So I would call this like at least medium, maybe even medium full. Carbonation about moderate. It's very smooth. Getting some lovely lacing on the glass there. You know, this beer is, I think this is like strongly flavored enough that this could stand up to like some really savory, flavorful food. Like, it's funny, I just had ribeye, or not ribeye, prime rib for dinner, and like this would have been awesome to go with that. But it would go great with ribeye or New York strip or something like that too. Or Chipotle, I think this would be great with. Yeah, so really easily drinkable. And yeah, and it's only 5.5 ABV, which makes it really tempting to throw back like two of these in a row. But I can't because I just only have this one can, which I got on Tavour, by the way. Link in the description below. Use my code to get you $10 off and listen to the I Sent You. If you're like me and you're just trying to constantly get beers that you can't get at your local store, or you live like in a beer desert, yeah, I highly recommend Tavour. Anyway, my score for beer to drink when it's cold outside. I'm really impressed on this one. I definitely like it a lot more than the Hibiscus Orange Goes from a week or two ago. I definitely say this is one of the best American black lagers I've had. This is at least a 9. I could even see myself going as high as 10. Like, I can't really think anything wrong with it. I mean, it's really tasty, really well balanced. Looks good, you know. I mean, if I had to find a flaw, is that I don't really pick up on the hops on the nose, but otherwise, yeah. So somewhere between 9 and 10. As always, follow me on Untapped and Instagram, because that's where you get the full final review. So if you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for Whiskey Wednesday. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it.
Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.